All right, YouTubers. It is 3:27 p.m. Eastern Time, July 24th, 2025. Trading most of the day. My first trade was at, let's see, 10:39 a.m. The last trade was 3:24 p.m. Um, 30 orders filled. So we're in the green today. Nice amount. Don't want to lose it, so we're going to be smart. Half an hour could happen. Anything could happen at the end of the day, but it's a lot of opportunity. Get a little more real estate up here. That's good. Bars, 10, 10 ticks of range, it'll create another bar. All right, this is the depth of market. And I've been trading the depth of market for the last few days. I'm a little rusty with it still, but uh, it's all coming back. I did it for years, but I just been trading footprints for years. This has the footprint in it, pretty much. I do still have the footprint chart here, my original chart with the imbalances and all that, but I can pretty much see it here if I'm looking at it. So I don't need to have that anymore. These are the trades that I took today. A couple in here, up in here, right in about this area. It came back down a higher low, made a higher high, a higher low, higher high. Now this is the issue. Do we make a lower high and start coming back down? Or do we just pull back here and shoot straight up? All right. Looking right now, I'd like to see more volume and more participation in the market. So there's a saying, the market will do what the market will do. You're not smarter than the market. I'm not smarter than the market. Okay? Uh, we just do the best we can and we manage the risk. That's it. A lot of internet gurus out there, a lot of keyboard cowboys. They talk their stuff, you know what I mean? I do have a Discord. I just started a couple of weeks ago. Getting, trying to gain a little bit of momentum. On the YouTube channel, I probably have like 200 videos, maybe. Price action, just sitting down and just, um, talking it out, commentating? Yeah. What's going on, analysis, taking the trades. I'm a retail trader just like everyone else. Been trading since 2008 and Orderflow since 2012. So take what you can. It's free information. Questions on the videos, let me know what time frame, the timing. If you're unsure about what I'm doing or my thought process as I'm explaining it, just write down what time in the video. Do my best to do that. I also have a Reddit. If you're into Reddit, it's Steve Trader 66 there as well. Yeah, for those first timers who are at my channel, first time viewing, I appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe button, notification. I usually trade every day, and I'll put out 3 or 4 videos. So if you're learning, specifically if you're learning, um, you'll pick up on it. The more you go through the videos, the more you'll pick up on what I'm saying. Never paid for a course to learn how to trade. I trade on my own account. I don't prop firm or nothing like that, which I may do it. Software here, I believe you could actually send these trades to multiple brokers or prop firms, each one. So it makes it easy. I got to look into that. This is called Quant Tower, and it's a free software from AMP Futures. You would need an account with AMP. They're a discount broker. I've been using them for years. I have a couple of other brokers that I use as well. So the momentum slowed down, and you could get yourself hurt. Happens. It's 3:35 p.m. Holiday tomorrow, is there? A lot happening in the news. Now, speaking of time, time has a very big influence on trading, especially 10 o'clock in the morning. Market opens at 9:30, and then 10 o'clock. A lot of traders like to trade at 10 o'clock. Also 3 o'clock, 3:30. On the hour, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. A lot of institutions like to trade at those times. They also like to trade at zeros and 50s. 12, even, 00, and 450. Yeah, 413. Bunch of them. 410, 50. 50. The 9 EMA, price actions below the 9 EMA. We just went from negative to positive. Got a lot of negative delta here within here. They got 14,000 contracts traded since start of the session today. Let's see if this number here, delta, if this is cumulative. See if this becomes less negative. So you see the price action just moving between these three ticks? Got a little edge right here. 6,800, 6,900. 9,000. Even number, 10. 10 even. Significant compared to the rest of these market order hits. Just refreshed. Came right back down. We're getting down below this level here. So right here. From here. So I'd be a seller at 410 even. 25 even. Right here. Team 12 came back, 3 came up, 5 would have been a good point. Oh, 850, I'd be a buyer right about here. So let's just come down a little bit. 850 came back up. Do we drop back down again? Let's see. So now we got to do some quick scalping. Staying here. And timing is important. How long do we stay before we move? And we got to be out of the market in 20 minutes. Big seller right here. Seven even. You go to 6 even. We'll see. May see a little bit of support at 0650. $725. That was the high. 725. This may be a they want to keep it up. Otherwise, we drop. You got to take a look at. Did you make any money today? And do you want to keep it? Because it could be volatile now. More so than not. Open the profile right here. All right, let's take a look here because this is a pretty significant level. Came back 45, came back up on top. 102. Offer. So they sold it. Now, let's see. After 7, about 200, drop back down. Should have took that short, right? It's trading. All right, so it's 343. Does it dump? Take a look at this number right here. Are they continuing to add to it? Yeah. This number, continue to add to it. Yeah. I'm gonna go long right here. Very volatile here. Got a lot of support in here. Lot of support. So it's sold here. We just had a big buyer come right in here. There's a big buyer right here at 7. Just slowed up. You see that? The whole price action just slowed. All those orders just got hit. Then we got an offer. So that's actually good. So now we should see pickup here. Hopefully it doesn't go too low. See what happens here. Did I time it wrong? I'm gonna go long right here. Do we got enough of a lead? Think we could make it. It's gonna be a little, see, a little bit. There's nothing going through here. You had some sellers set prior. We're gonna push through it. There you go. I think we can move. I think we could actually get to that VWAP. Yep, we're above the VWAP now. We'll have buyers coming in here once we get past that VWAP. 0625. Let's see if we can make it right to the top. I'll just keep it here. Down if we could, if I'm thinking my move is gonna work. 0675, baby. Let's go through there. Keep on buying it. All right. That was a pretty decent move. I think that's it for me today. Did very well. We did take that little loss, right? We took I took a full loss on the last one. Took on the other one. So the difference, let's see, 1875 and $30 is 12. Yeah, so 3 points. I made yeah, 3 points on that. So this is what I'm trying to get through. If you keep your train of thought, right? Anything could happen. It's the market, right? The market will do whatever the market wants to do, and it's not going to look for you. It's not going to benefit you, or it's not going to, try to uh, knock you out, right? It's not going to do that. It's a market. It's you and me trading against each other. It's the big money that's really determining where the market's going to go. It's not you and me doing it. All right. We can't, I can't, you can't compete with the big money traders, institutions, hedge funds, private equity. All these groups have tons of money, um, and they're playing around with millions of dollars. All right. For us to be able to scalp in and out, watching what they're doing with the order flow, which is very important, is big. And anything can happen. Look right now, we're down to 350. You know, I stopped. That's where I got in. I bought at 403. Now it's going back up. It's down and up. It's down and down up. You got to take your profits. You can't be can't be a pig, right? Pigs get slaughtered. That's the name of it. You know, bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered, or something like that. But anyway, yeah. So keep your train of thought and just wait. Patience pays. All right, you wait for your trade. And that's the bottom line. And then once you're in the trade, you got to manage it. You know, your assumption for the trade to be successful and the probability you put in on it, right? Always trade with a stop, always trade with a target. Because at any given time, the market could change and completely take you out or get to your target. All right, your internet goes down, or your computer shuts off, the power goes out. Your orders, well, mine are kept on the broker side. So if I shut it off, I have a target and I have a stop. Right? So whatever happens, I'm either going to be a winner or a loser. That's it. Now, if it happens after 4 o'clock, right, and you don't have enough margin in your account to cover the trade, because margins go up, especially like aftermarket. If you don't, you're going to get cut off. They're not going to let your trade go because it requires a lot more money to trade after hours or during that time. So during that 4 o'clock time, you got to have money in your account, and they'll keep it going, whatever the margin is. So I think for the micros, I think the margin is like $2,700 or $2,800. So you have to have at least that to keep your trade going. And that in the day trading, I think it's $40 per contract. Right. So if you have 2 contracts, you need $5,000 to cover the margin, or even more than that, maybe. Depends on what your broker does. Every broker is different. So you want to be out in time. I like to be out anyway by 4 o'clock because a lot could happen at that point. If I'm stuck in a trade and I know the trade and I'm just making money in the trade and I'm playing with house money, in other words, I'm covered. Maybe the second contract is moving. Yeah, I'll take the. I don't mind spending the extra margin because I'm gonna win. I'm a winner. I'm winning. It doesn't matter. I could break even or I can make money, but the margin doesn't matter at that point. If you have enough money in your account, you could do that. So that's about it. Thank you again for watching. So that was a good lesson. Just keep your frame of mind. You continue on and just be patient. Okay, you be patient for your trade. You take a full loss, that's okay. I didn't expect to take a full loss, but it happens. All right. The market could just turn on you. You just got to be prepared. Sometimes it does happen. Sometimes it rips up high and you're bullish and you're like, wow, it's great. Those are good times as well. So anyway, like, subscribe, share to your social media, and comment on the video. Give me a timestamp of what part of the video you may not understand or you want a question to answer on. Give me the time. Put it in the comments. This way I can look through it. I don't have to watch the whole video over again. Appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. God willing. Later.